Hello, today we're taking a look at TheLeague. TheLeague is a dating app that looks to change things up by doing the vetting and doing a lot of the early on process for you, allowing you to just get right into it and see if you can find somebody that you want to date that meets your preferences right away. So what this does is it asks you a series of questions when you sign up, and when you sign up, you actually get waitlisted, as you can see here. So you can see there's actually a waiting list to become a full member, and then from there, if you want to skip that, you can expedite the process by paying for a premium membership. Now, this also takes other advantages in other systems like using LinkedIn, which what this does is when you link your LinkedIn profile, it allows you to see if you have any employers or people in your career circle that use the service, and that way it takes them off and avoids that just to avoid any awkwardness or what have you. Now, beyond that, you can see you have your own profile set up here, and you can see it imports some data. So I went and filled out a profile here, so you can see some interests, profession, education, so on and so forth. But from there, the big idea is the preferences. So you set the preferences of what you're looking for: an age range, a height, a distance, ethnicity, education, or religion preferences. And what this will do here is I'll go out and start searching for people who share like education level, ambition, so on and so forth. People are in the same neighborhood. All those factors into play. That way you can go ahead and see potential matches that you may be interested in. Now, the settings allow you to see things like your league score, your popularity, flakiness, pickiness, and initiation rates, so on and so forth. So these are all things that you can keep in mind. And, of course, this is a members-only feature for some of those, as you can see there. Outside of that, you have notifications for things like happy hour, new match, because what this also does is it allows you to see events in your areas that you can potentially go to go out and meet new people in the community. So dating events, so on and so forth, to really kind of motivate you to get out there. And again, you can see things like privacy. You can hide from Facebook friends, hide from LinkedIn connections, hide from current coworkers, so on and so forth. You can turn those on and off depending on what you prefer there. And then on the last page here, you'll see things like your messages. So this will show you matches, so potential matches. So you can see your profile here. It shows her employment, her profession, interests, and stuff like that. So you can see all of the information there. If they have multiple pictures, you can go ahead and swipe through those. Now, by going back in your matches category, you'll see things like friend zone. So these are friends that you can add them just as friends in this section here. You can see events that you may be attending or hearing about in your feed. And then lastly, you can go to groups. So you can see groups here. Other people are in certain groups, such as this case, the waiting room. But you can see there are things like parties or events that are going on that you can easily check out there. So again, TheLeague does a lot of the early on vetting and process for you. It also tries to focus on no fakes or voyeurs or randoms. Because what it does is it takes process for you to actually join. So you actually have to get approved to join by the site. So again, there's a first layer there to getting in. So if you're looking for a more serious dating application, something that's still free to use, but there are member benefits if you'd like to join, head over to TheLeague and find it in the App Store today.